this is a Pilates exercise. So what I'd like you to do is put your hands over your chest like this, first of all. I'm sitting down so that my hips are facing forwards. I've got both my feet planted on the floor. And all I want you to do, first of all, is just turn your whole body, and not your head though, just turn your body and notice as you turn your head how far behind you can look. Turn your head back and then turn and look forward. Turn your whole body, it won't go very far. And then you're going to turn your head and notice how far behind you can look that way, and then come back to the start. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do some neck stretches, and then we're going to do some eye exercises. So the first thing I want you to do is to raise your hand above your head. It's like you're putting your middle finger in your ear. And all you're going to do is just pull gently so that you get a stretch down the side of the neck here. So just breathe. So breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. You're just going to hold that. Now, if you don't get a stretch, all you do is you put your other hand behind your back, and that will increase the stretch. But if you don't need to do that, then you can just have your hand down on your lap. Good. Now, gently release the stretch and come back down. And then what you're going to do is use the same hand and you're going to put it on the side of your face. So the heel of my hand is on my cheekbone. And then I'm going to push into my head, and at the same time I'm going to push my head into my hand so that there's equal pressure. So I'm really using these muscles at the top here to push, making sure that I'm not going to bend the neck in any direction. So if you can do this in front of a mirror, it's a really good idea. So push, push, push. Put your head into your hand and your hand into your head. You'll feel the muscles in your arms working. You'll feel your neck muscles working. And I want you to breathe. So breathe in and breathe out. Let's do another one of those. Breathe in and breathe out. Very good. So gently release the pressure. Bring your hand down. We're going to do exactly the same on the other side. So now the hand comes over the top, middle finger goes kind of in the ear, and you're just going to stretch. Allow this other shoulder here to release down. You can even release your hand down to the floor. So feel the stretch in the side of the neck. Again, if you want to, you can just put this hand behind your back if you want to increase the stretch. This is enough of a stretch for me. Make sure that you're not tilting your chin up when you're doing this, that you're looking straight ahead. Let's breathe in and breathe out. Nice deep breaths. Wide and full into the back and sides of the ribs. Breathing helps just with stretching, getting into the oxygen into those muscles. Okay, now gently release. Bring your hand down, and then you're going to bring the same hand up, heel of the hand, to the cheekbone and press. Hand into the head, head into the hand. Make sure you're looking forward. Chin is slightly down, if anything, certainly not up. Keeping the back of the neck long. Very good. And release. Okay, so this time all you're going to do is you're going to drop your head to the side, and then you're going to look down slightly as if you've dropped a piece of paper on the floor beside you. So let me do that again. Tilt straight over to the side, drop your chin down and look down slightly as if you've dropped a piece of paper on the floor. You're getting a different stretch now, and this is up the back of the neck. Relax the shoulders down. Do some nice deep breathing again. Just feel the stretch reflex kick in. So it's quite strong to start with, and then that stretch eases. So stop looking down and look forwards and tilt your head back. Now you're going to do the other side. So tilt the head straight over Now the chin slightly goes down. You're going to look on the floor down the other side. So this time you're getting a stretch up the back of the neck. Nice deep breaths. Very good. Look forwards and then tilt the head up. Now this time you're going to tilt the other way again. And this time you're going to look up to the ceiling. So eyes up, chin up. Now you're getting a stretch at the front of the neck, just here. Eyes up, chin up. So you can rewind this video, go back and make sure that you're doing this in the correct way, because it's counterintuitive. It's not a move that we would normally do. Make sure you're breathing. Shoulders are relaxed. Okay, now look forwards and tilt your head up. Very good. Make sure that you're still anchored and that your bottom is still firmly sitting on your seat. So this time, I'm going to tilt the other way, and then the chin goes up and you look up in the other direction. And now I'm getting a stretch at the front of the neck here. Some nice deep breathing. Relax your shoulders. Breathing wide and full to the back and sides of the ribs. Enjoy the stretch. Okay, so now you look forwards, chin comes back to normal. Okay, now this is a little bit weird. So what I want you to do is this time you're going to keep your eyes looking forwards, and then you're going to turn your head and see how far you can go looking at yourself or at me in the screen. So this is a really good exercise, not only for the neck, but also for your eyes. So if you are suffering with any lack of vision, changes in vision, this is a really good way of exercising your eyes. So make sure that when you've moved your chin across, you haven't tilted it up or tilted it down. If you can imagine, you've got a shelf, you're just moving your chin over the top of that shelf. So I'm looking at you from the corner of my eye. Very good. Come back to the center. Nice deep breath. So now you're going to turn your head the other way and keep looking at your reflection or at me out of the corner of my eye. You may get a little bit of double vision at this point. So this is a really strong exercise for the eyes. Don't worry if your vision goes a bit blurry, it's fine. Nice deep breaths. Very good. Let's come back to the center. So this time, all I want you to do is look over to your left. So keep your head facing forwards and just look as far as you can out of the corner of your eye to the left. Come back to the center, and then you're going to look over, keep your head facing me, and look as far as you can over to your right. Nice deep breaths. Very good, and come back to the. So just give yourself a moment, because your eyes might feel a little bit funny. Do a little bit of blinking here, because we've definitely had a bit of an eye workout. Now I'd like you to put your hands back over your chest here, as we did before. And now we're going to check to see how much more movement you've got. So keeping your hips firmly on your seat, so you're not going to move anything other than from the waist. So you're going to turn and look. And this time you're going to turn your head and see how much further you can look behind you. And I've got a much more range of movement here. And then you're going to come back. Magic, isn't it? And now you're going to turn the other way. Turn your head and see how much further you can look behind you the other way. Magic. So as we get older, we lose rotation, which is why you see older people turning to look at you with their whole body when they speak to you. So this is a really simple exercise for you to do to maintain your rotation in your spine, but also to help your eyes as well.